Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another thrilling part of Even the Ocean. In the last episode, I believe we dealt with the very end of the Dream Drum Canyon power plant, and today we should be off to Boreas Heights, but first we're gonna go and do the tutorial level so that we know what sort of gimmick to anticipate for the next dungeon, area, power plant level, whatever. So, Yuka my dear, take me to the Boreas course. Fill me up on, well, I would say fill me up on good times, but that seems to have become my euphemism for light energy, so there's going to be wind, is there? Puns! Wind is not a person, Yuka. And, wow, wind can blow, you don't say. Right, okay, so you're teaching me how wind... Oh my god, Yuka! Consider our friendship soundly terminated, except not. Okay, so it can make us go in directions I never would have guessed. Dahlia. Perpendicular. That doesn't... ooh. No, hang on a minute. No, hold on. I want to test that out here, so... If we hold the shield up, then, like, that's perpendicular to the wind, but it's also parallel to the direction it's going. Like, perpendicular isn't really helpful, because, like, I'm holding it to the right and the wind's blowing right. And that's I know what she means, but it also doesn't make sense. Like, it's going to be really hard to go that way because... I understand how it works on principle, because it's like a sail, but made of metal. That's the general gist of this. Whee! Okay, that is fun, but, like, that's a good description, but it's also terrible. You just have to... I guess you just have to play it and get a feel for it, because trying to put it into words really doesn't help. But I suppose it's at this point that we should... I guess they're going to teach us somewhere within this that you could hold down the Z button, or whichever key you've set it to lock the shield in place without having to hold a button down. That's probably going to be key when we get to Boreas Heights. Soup. What is your disastrously named animal friend this time? Mad Dummy the Mad Dummy? Also, are we going to get, by any chance, an achievement for having done all of the... I want to say soup challenges, but that's not what these are. Also, is there anything up here? Nope, just a death. Well, it's a chain, but a deadly chain. Fuzzy alien. That's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for something like... Soup the tomato, or, like... I don't know. Barbecue the human, which sounds like very sound advice. Which reminds me, and since I have time to ramble about it here and now, I shall. There was, No, don't get on the train, Aleph, we're leaving town. Shush. We were watching TV the other day, and an advert came on for, I think it was some type of, like, laundry powder, detergent, something. Or whatever it was. Also, I do not remember how to get to Boreas Heights, so I'm just going to go to, what was it called? The Edgar Allan Poe Basin, or whatever it was. Maybe that'll put us in the right direction. Maybe we'll meet someone telling us to not be here yet. But first I want to check what's up here, because I found what may be a thing in the last episode. I don't know whether it is, so we shall find out for ourselves. There is nothing here. I was misinformed by my own experiences. This is disappointing. Okay, so this story about the detergent, like the advert ends with the voice of a child saying, "Keep away from children," as in, you know, don't let children eat this stuff because it may do them a kebab face, and you don't make kebabs by lava. We established this years ago. But I took it out of context and said, yes, that's good advice. Keep away from just always stay away from children, and that's the story of that. Now, I'm guessing that Boreas Heights is probably to the north, so don't mind me being in the Oscar Basin. Oscar Basin Hexagons. Snow boobs! Rude. Okay. Well, at least we have confirmation, because that area is fucking gorgeous. I can't wait until we do need to be there, because that's pretty. Also, there isn't a run button, and I cry 50,000 sads and a banana. Like, literally, I am crying a single banana out of my left tear duct as we speak. So there's Dream Drum Canyon. Been there, done that. So I was right after all. This was a completely pointless ramble around the overworld, but hey, that's what you get when you watch a blind playthrough. Yummity-doo. I think the only downer about doing a blind playthrough, like, as an LP, is on the very first day of it, you know about as much as everyone else about the game. When you get to this point where I'm, like, 8 episodes in at this rate, or whatever, I think this is episode 8, everyone else has probably, well, everyone else who's playing the game has probably finished it by now, but because I'm doing an LP... Yay, peripheral vision. So, is this... Oh, this is... Is this Boreas Heights? This doesn't look very high. This just looks like a forest. Looks very pretty, though. So, Magdal Woods. Yeah, we don't need to be here yet. I didn't even realise there was a power plant here, but it's not malfunctioning, so it doesn't need our assistance. Once again, something to be saved for later. Yeah, by this point, everyone who is going to play this game, who isn't Let's Playing it, will have played it to the end by now, and they'll know everything, and I won't. Ha, Scarecrow. More rambling. Literally, because we're wandering. We're rambling the countryside. It's a squash? Okay. Squashy the Scarecrow? Now, I saw another power plant to the up of here. Could that be Boreas Heights? Have we finally upped enough to be high in the region? Riverton? Well, I've heard about this, but once again, it's a power plant that's not in our jurisdiction. Where is Boreas Heights and why am I bad at life? At this rate, we're going to end up running back into Fey Rouge. You are a guy. You may not be. You're a guyette. Cartesia. Oh. Yeah, I was looking at those. I didn't realise those would be the plot point of this section of the overworld. Oh, I get it, because the purple ones are like flat and wide, and the green ones are tall. It still looks more blue to me, but whatever. That sounds like it's going to be really important later. Like dice, dice, onion, onion, pluck, pluck, mushroom, mushroom. But that's cool. I feel like that might be really important for later. Like something to get for Doorhead Wadsnick to see if he can measure vital fluctuations in energy, because clearly the Boreas Heights power plant isn't going to have been attacked by a giant monster beast thing or whatever it is we're chasing after. Are we chasing it still? Will we ever find it like we had it, fools? Love. Boreas Heights bracket swamp? Is this not the vanilla Boreas? How many heights are there? Was this also wrong? Oh, well, we don't have a choice, Aleph. There's nowhere else for us to go that you'll not let me into. Was that grammar? There's nowhere else that we can go that you will let me into, so there's no point not checking in. Oh, Mayor Bigugs, how are your holographic titties today? Gender-neutral reference to... Is Lopez gender-neutral? Or, like, non-binary? Because if so, then yay, representation. If not, then yay, typo? It's like an orange-yellow kind of Fey Rouge. Ooh. Now, am I mistaken? Or did we see a lump like that in the Oscar Basin, except it was moving? It was, like, just out of shot, but, like, it came onto the screen for a couple of frames. Did I miss-see that, or did that happen? With a capital H. Or whatever the case may be, this is not what I was expecting with the name Boreas Heights. I was expecting, like, Northern Lights, you know, Aurora Borealis. Are you not gonna take a sample? You're just gonna look at it. A pile of clumps. How do you know it's not a clump of piles? God, Aleph, check your privilege. Check your privilege. Okay. So, I like it when games do this, where the area that... Like, it has a name, and the name gives you an impression of what the area is going to be, and it ends up completely subverting it. Okay, we'll just go underneath them then. Just not too far, but... Oh, it's pretty down here as well! Yeah, so, as I said, I was expecting some kind of, you know, Aurora Borealis interpretation of the name, and we may yet have an area like that. But... as it goes... Oh, turbines! That's going to be the cause of the wind that we were told about in the tutorial, I'll wager. So. Oh, there's gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna need some more pods here. Otherwise, we will just die of death, because these pads give us dark energy, and thus take away our light. And we don't want to be imbalanced, or else we will die. But yeah, these turbines are probably going to be the cause of the... What I was trying to say, like, areas in games where they have a certain name, and it gives you a mental image, and the area ends up subverting that mental image, but not in a way that doesn't betray the name of the place. So it's not like an area called Very Explosive Loud Volcano, and you go there and it's just like a really quiet, flat, snowy area. Like, no. Although there would be a context in which that, okay, weird, in which that would work, if it was an area that used to be a volcano, but, like, yeah, the time and place. Oh. Dude, person, axolotl. Lend me your energy. Oh, pink hair. Ooh. Kind of, but... What is your damage, sir? We're trying to make you not die. Yes, we want your assistance. Yeah, let's get in on your good side. Oh, we're tricking him into coming towards us, so he'll... Okay. So, we want him to come close, so we'll whisper into his ear, and in doing so, he will stand on the sap pad. Fair enough. Yeah, come closer, and listen. You probably shouldn't stand on the sap pad too long or else you'll die. I mean, you will also die in the vacuum of space, but I mean, you know. Yes. Now, don't spend too long thinking about it, otherwise you will literally die of oversaturation of dark energy. Yeah. You are somewhat overthinking it, Wilbert. They're bigger than the moon. Also, I was playing Google Feud the other day, and one of the prompts was, does the moon? Or, it's either does the moon or does the moon have a? And one of the top answers was, does the moon have a moon? Yeah, go on, react, I dare you. I didn't want to talk to you I didn't want to talk to you for too long. I just wanted to step on the fan. I'll get to the point of what I was saying before about the areas with names, I'm sure. Like, well, I would say, like, the Lanayru province of Skyward Sword. But, I mean, in the present day of the game, it's, like, it's already a desert and it's referred to as such, so maybe not. But, I know what I mean. The Fairy Garden in Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, that's another one. Are you allergic to wind, Chantal? Oh, wind, okay, wind's going up. I was gonna say. That's fair enough. And, first of all, orange, rude. Second, no, it was literally a clown. Yeah, we're just causing all flavors of trouble now. Well, whatever. We can't be nice in every area, apparently. Or, we can, we're just choosing not to be. Yeah, I'm surprised. I like the aesthetic of this area, even though it wasn't what I was expecting, and I will shut up about that eventually, I promise. Oh, up was the correct way. I thought I'd found some sort of secret other path, but apparently not. That's the thing with the art style of this game. Sometimes you can't quite tell if somewhere is go-throughable or nah. And I don't fully understand how those platforms work. They just sort of... They boof you, even if you touch the bottom of them. You grab them by the butt and they boof you heavenwards. So, how much further to the plant of a million powers? And also, there's wind, but it's not wind. Like, it's not affecting us. Why are you exclamation marking? I'm trying to get you to speak, Elif, but you won't. Okay then. You there with the canvas, can you paint with all the colours of the wind? I suppose that's a really zen way of painting, I suppose. I don't want to say the people here are crazy, because they're not crazy. They just think really differently, and I respect that. I wonder, are they actually outcast from society, or is it just living out here makes them slightly more eccentric? In a good way. This is... I appreciate the fact that I've gone for the full game mode of this game, so I can stop and listen to people saying words like this. Because you wouldn't get this if I was just doing the platforming levels by themselves. And consider all the people that I haven't spoken to, all the people that you could speak to yourself if you were playing this game for yourself, self. What is this? Curious. Might some of them have been smashed open by the giant monster of this area? Ooh, are we gonna have to come back through here later? But yeah, presumably there's gonna be a monster that trampled through here, and oh! Slightly, like, Eastern-looking house. I'm okay with this. Yeah, sorry for just sort of barging through your kitchen, it's just, we exist on a two-dimensional plane, there was no other way through. Okay, so you're the one who's gonna tell us about, oh yes, there was a giant monster. I don't personally. Could you teach us how? And then we will take it to Yara and she will learn. Are you going to respond to my metaphor from earlier about the moon with a metaphor of your own, even though you're a different person and you didn't know that we spoke to what's-his-face? I'm sorry. I'm in a warm room and wearing a jumper. I can't commentate for shit. Is this it? She says, doing nothing. Grab the salt shaker, bop him over the head with it, and be a murderer for literally no reason. Oh, so this is a surprisingly... Okay, you're just going to disappear. A surprisingly close-knit community. He was salty about his own lack of salt. This tickles me. Oh dear. She's having trouble with her bay. Haha. What are the haps, my friendo? Yeah, what's going on? This area is so strange. The people are so different from what I'm accustomed to. Over a missing jar of salt? Okay, then. And I'm surprised, but I suppose I shouldn't be at this point, that the wind is going to be such a central mechanic to this area. Oh, I didn't realize we wouldn't even be able to get to the power plant. I'm guessing that's what that place back to the left was then. I thought that was just going to be a back cut. So we need to get Bay and Trent then. Get into their private areas, dear oh dear. Right, so that's what that down there is going to be then. I keep forgetting what I'm about to say because... Okay, it's been chained off. That's right. We've already asked Aleph, calm down. You know, I've grown rather fond of this area. It's different from what I was expecting on every account, and I'm okay with it. It's deliciously off-piste, I suppose. You said you'll be in the east storeroom. Why are you still standing here? Oh, wait, no, hang on. That key will be to get in... That key's going to get through that other locked door from earlier, so it wasn't a back cut, but it also wasn't a forwards cut. It was just a means of getting from A to B. What? Oh! 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 Okay, sorry, I'm having a moment here, but, first of all, are those two in a gay relationship? Because I'm okay with this, but also, what if one of them isn't male and I've just misread the situation? I don't know, I'm just too good at aggressively shipping people. Anyway, I've seen stuff like this in, again, those development live streams that I've mentioned so many times before. And I've seen moments like this where you have cutscenes that are flashback cutscenes, and I didn't know what to expect when looking for the triggers for those, because those are one of the last things that were programmed into the tile set. So it seems a bit strange, and I know there is something like this in the Oscar Basin as well. That's the only place that I've seen it has them, so this caught me off guard. So are we just going to go back and look through these people's memories, and that's going to somehow get them to open the way to the power plant? What is it like to have Bay as your Bay? This place is weirdly poetic and it's throwing me out. Okay. You're not making it very easy to not ship you. I'm just saying. Wowzily doodle. They're cute. These are a cute, but you're not real, so I can't really make use of you. And I'm still too hopped up on the blueness. Or see, I maintain the light energy still looks more blue than green to me. And what's through here? First of all, want to balance myself out again because I platformed poorly in the other section. Badoing. Badoing. Oh, there's a memory of Trent. As if that needed pointing out, you can see quite clearly. Doesn't look like he's here, yet you can clearly see something that would prompt you to think that. So yes, what is your dealio? Oh, they really are a couple. Either that or they just are fond of using terms of endearment. Which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm genuinely speechless with this. There are only so many ways I can say this area is unusual. But, like, not in a bad way. So, I guess I'll just end the episode here and now, because, I mean, that's Trent there, and we've heard his story. So, in the next episode, we'll find him and Bay and get them to open the way to the power plant, I guess. So for now, I've been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, I guess we'll take on the Boreas Heights power plant. See you then.